Hello everyone. We all know that Bambulab AMS or AMS Lite, they are basically for multicolor printing. Let's say if you want to print more than one color, then you will load the filaments in your AMS system or in AMS Lite, and it will give you multicolor print. Other than that, there is another use of that. That is like, let's say if your print is big and in one of your filament spool uh, it is not sufficient, like you don't have sufficient amount of filament in that spool and you need multiple of them. I mean, somehow if you need multiple of the filament with the same color as well, so you can load same color in the AMS or AMS light system and you can use them. So when one filament will be finished, AMS system automatically will get another one. So that is another use case of the AMS system. But today I am facing one more challenge and I will try to solve using AMS. I'm not sure if anyone did that before. Maybe someone did that before, but it came to my mind, so I will test them today. uh, you can see this kind of sample, right? So I have 5 spools of filament from Numaker. I bought them. Now I want to print samples for all of them, and the samples will be like this. Now challenge is, if I print them one by one, like this small sample, it will take like much amount of time for 5 spools one by one, and every time you have to load it, unload it. And most hectic thing is that even for this amount of this small sample piece, you have to uh, get it out from your bed. You have to allow the time for cool it down. And let's say if you touch your bed so much and your bed get dirty, then your first layer adhesion will be ruined. So better you can uh, print multiple copy of them like this in a single print. So what my plan is, although I have like 5 filament spool and my AMS lights capacity is 4 of them, but I want to print them in single shot. I want to print 5 samples, and these 5 samples will be done for 5 colors. Obviously I have to go ahead with the print by object mode, otherwise it is not possible, because if I go ahead print by layer, then there will be too much of filament change. So that is not the way. So I will go ahead with the print by object mode, where one object will be printed first, then it will go to another object. So in my Bamboo Studio I have to check that if it is possible for 5 objects. If it is possible, then I will clone this object to 5 times and I will distribute it, I mean inside the bed properly, and then I will do the color change. And what my plan is, like, as in AMS there are only 4 colors supported, but I have 5 colors. In software I will color them in multiple time for one of them. So let's say if I let's say for number 3, because number 3 is easier to change here. So maybe I will color 2 samples using color 3, and the rest 3 I will color them like 1, 2 and 4. So in that way I can do. So let's go to my Bamboo Studio and let's see. This is my Bamboo Studio. Here you can see I cloned the sample 4 more times, and now there are total 5 objects, and I created 4 filaments. One is kind of here it is violet, 2 is kind of red, 3 is brown, and 4 is pink. So I colored them in that way, and then I will map it while I will print. But what I did, and in AMS Lite, for me it is easy to replace the filament for filament number 3. So that's why if you see here, I color in that way that if you see this brown, 3 is brown, so I kept 2 copies of brown here, and rest of like one is violet, one is pink, and one is red. In that way I colored them. So in and one more thing, I mean I choose the other tab. I went to other tab and I choose print by object from here. If you see, so this is the print sequence. Here I changed it to by object. So what it will do, first it will print this object first, then it will go to another one. So why I did that? Because if I suggest to go ahead with print by object, then first it will print this brown color sample, then it will go to this one, and then it will go to this one. So when my first brown color sample will be finished in my AMS Lite, I will simply replace the color. So AMS doesn't verify that what color you are pushing in actual AMS, right? So in AMS Lite, I will replace the color when this first brown is finished. In that way, what I will do, I will change the filament and I will try to print 5 colors and in the same go. If I go to preview here, here I can show you in preview. If I go to layer item, if I change layer height, you can see this one is the last one. Similarly, if I go down, so this is the first one, and then it will go to the second one. So second one will be in this case is the violet one. So first it will print the brown one which is in front, and then it will go for the violet one, then it will print red, then pink, then the second brown, and then it will go for the pink one. What I will do, whenever my first brown will be finished, so this brown which is in front, whenever it will be finished and it will go to next one, like for violet, then I'll swap the filament in my AMS Lite 3, and I will put my 5th color there, and in that way I will try to print 5 color in the 5 separate object. Okay, now let me hit the print here, and here you can see it is I already loaded 4 filaments. So yeah, in this way, like violet to violet, and then red to maybe I have to put it 2, and this one to 3, and this one is 4. Yeah, I think mapping is done. You have to map it properly, otherwise it will be messed up. So as for me, I will swap the number 3. So make sure whatever you have here that is proper. So if you see here, this color is twice here, so here whatever it is, this color is now showing here twice after mapping. So make sure like that. And I am doing auto bed leveling, and flow calibration is also on, and hitting the print to send using the Bamboo Cloud print. Print is started in my machine. You can see here color 3, that means this color, this one is loaded here. You can see here this color is being loaded. That means my color mapping is proper, and first one is mapped properly. So whenever this color will be printed, I will swap my filament with this color in number 3. So this is my number 3. So first I started with number 3, and then when my first object will be printed, I will swap it with this color. First object is being printed and it is started. First object is being printed. Only thing is that I should be careful. Whenever first object will be finished, I have to swap the filament after that. So first object is done printing, and then it started with the second one, and it is with the lavender color, which is loaded in AMS 1, and you can see it unloaded the number 3. What was used for this first object, that is empirical red in color. So what I will do now, for this empirical red, which is now at in number 3, I will unload it manually and load this magenta one. You can see here from number 3 I unloaded the empirical red and I loaded the magenta. Now it should print properly whatever it was intended. Magenta color is also being printed properly. So as I swapped the filament, so instead of empirical red, it is printing magenta, and yeah, it is printing properly. So you can see print is finished, and I am able to print 5 colors using AMS lite successfully. So in that way you can try more than 4 colors even using AMS lite. Thank you guys, thanks for watching, bye bye.